Oh, well, since my Twitch channel, I guess, isn't active by 90% of the internet's perspective, uh, we're here. Simple title. I'm working on uploading stuff. I don't know. I feel sick to my stomach just because of everything I just found out and reported on. Go check out my YouTube channel if you're able to from here. If you even get recommended any of this, because yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. But I'm just gonna go over how I set things up, I guess. I don't know, I'm here. Yay. Trying to get a following, yay. If I don't sound that enthusiastic is because my spirit has been officially broken. I have found out the truth behind my shadow ban, and I need help. I need real fucking help, man. So yeah. Yeah, I need pro bono work, and if you're willing to consult with me and work with me, there's a big potential for, whatever you want, basically. It's I just want my online identity to be recognized. That's all. That's all. I want this, not even just that. Like, it's I can get people consider like you don't have a right to be online or something like that or whatever, but it's the fact that my First Amendment right on 90% of the internet is objectively being denied. It is. It is. And this is fucking me up bad. I can understand. I guess I can understand sponsors. I don't know. I don't know. I can't understand sponsors because I see people post the dumbest fucking shit, the most vile fucking shit, and they get sponsors. So no, no. It's just I know at least philosophically why this is happening, but it's a real injustice to who I am because I'm still a human being by the end of the day. I still have a family to provide for. I still have issues getting work and just doing things and just experiencing life because I can't exist on the internet in this capacity. I can't be honest about my experiences or my perspective, my opinions. I'm fundamentally denied my First Amendment right online. So I don't I don't know. I don't know. But that's why I'm sick to my stomach right now. It's because this is a big pill to swallow, and my throat is already closed up from being sick. So, and mind you, I did these videos like 2 days back to back with my throat hurting like this and barely being able to breathe. So, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's not like I don't put a genuine effort into all this shit. It's not like I don't sit here and make these thumbnails and redo the research, bring up sources. It's the same shit I used to do in school. I used to get A's on my fucking reports from doing shit like that. Because that's how I mean, that's how they taught, at least back in my day, which wasn't that long ago. It was 20 years ago since I've been in public school. And 10 years ago since I last was in college. So, riddle me that, man. Riddle me the fuck that, because why? How? 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 If the people of this country were able to elect a scam artist twice, a proven scam artist twice, then how? Why am I being suppressed? There's so many questions, and I don't know if it's the system. I don't know if there's a person on the other end, but I can assure you that if I do reach out, which I guess I could try reaching out before I do anything. I'm sure if I have legal consultation, then maybe I can get a lawyer that can send something, and maybe they'll actually see it. I don't know, but I need help. I need support because 90% of the internet, I don't exist, and like someone's gonna look for me on Bing or Yahoo or any of it, like they're gonna find me. I'm not being shared. I'm not even able to be found. So I guess the only time I really get views is just a spurt of momentum, but I feel like that gets quieted down. It gets shut down very quickly, considering, again, I have tags on all these videos. In fact, the video I'm doing now, hold on, I gotta go back here. But, dude, I don't, I don't like this. And I know for a fact this is illegal. I know for a fact I can go to court with this. And I can win. I know I don't have the money for court fees, but that's the problem. And I think I can go to the Supreme Court with that too. And I might consider doing that soon. Like, genuinely. In fact, I might even consider running for fucking DSA candidate for president for 2028 at this point. And maybe that'll stir the pot enough. I don't know. But this is ridiculously just asinine bullshit that I'm experiencing here for the past year. It's not even recently, it's been like this for the past year. And now I'm doing extensive testing and really finding out how bad it is. And it's bad. I don't have people, I don't have friends to support me. I don't have anything, man. My family doesn't even fucking support me on this shit. It's sad. It is very sad. And it's, quite frankly, I don't know. It's like I've been lost to time. I've been lost to everybody. I've almost lost all my friends, basically. It's out of my power. Because I can't get the finances to cover the things that I need to do in order to have the time to spend with the people that I love and care about. So, it hurts. It genuinely fucking hurts me. And the worst part is, like, I could cry about it as much as I want. I could feel whatever way about it. And that just doesn't matter. There's real psychological and financial injury going on here. And there has been for quite some time because of this. It's not fair. It is not fair. I have not violated terms of service. I've never gotten a copyright strike in my life. So to sit here, not even copyright, just a strike. I haven't got a single strike on my channel. I have gotten no notifications of pushing the bounds. I have got nothing in terms of any information regarding the shadow bans that I have been experiencing on this platform. Objectively, as I've caught multiple times and have brought up on this very platform. And for whatever reason, I'm constantly deleted from the Google index automatically. And I have some very important questions regarding that. I really do. This hurts. Just not even just, it's bad enough the government's going to shit. But the fact that the internet culture's going to shit, and I mean I've learned as much as I've been able to throughout my life. I strive for that every single day. But apparently that does not matter. Because I use that knowledge, I use the experience that I have built for decades to do this content, to do the work. Literally, I don't write scripts. I don't do any of that. I do this off the top of my head as eloquently as I can in one shot. Almost 170 times. There are some times where I do edit down the video to really cut down on space and really make it like 15 minutes or less because I get how the algorithm works in that sense. I have videos that are within the algorithm's standards that have thumbnails and everything. And some of them have gotten a little big, but even those videos that have been recognized by the community to that extent, to hundreds of views to even almost 2,000 views for one of my shorts, they are actively being suppressed by YouTube and by Google because I can't find my shit anywhere. I can't find it by the keywords. YouTube, I can find my channel name if I look for that and look down the list. Okay, okay. But what about my keywords? What about my tags? Which I'm gonna do right now, actually. Because I don't get this shit, man. I really don't. And it makes me sick. It makes me physically fucking sick and angry. The vicious cycle, discovery, comment, dissenting opinion, First Amendment violence. Yep, this is all. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, purposeful ignorance. I'll do that. No opportunities. Yeah, I'll leave that. Government interference. Sure, I'll leave that. I mean, I could cut down on one and maybe add spaces for some of these. Oh. I don't know, but even then, still, there are other words like oligarchs, lawyer, law, existence, censorship, suppression, Google. Like I've been using For You page now as an extension, and I'm still not getting anything. Search, like I'm gonna do index. I'm gonna do index, right? I'm gonna try this. I'm curious, because quite frankly, it's simply fucked up. Index. Uh, I'll do shadow band. Oh man, my throat. Um, some of these I'll extend. Financial injury. Financial injury. Another weird thing is it was just what 491 before I deleted that. I only added one space and it added 3 characters. How does that work? Huh. Unless it's adding spaces and commas between the spaces I put here automatically. But even then, still, it's only one more character here. It's 2 more characters. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it is. So it's separating each word anyways. Okay, well, now I know how that works better. Did I spell that right? No, I didn't. Whoops. Wait, that went up by 1 because of the space. What? This is another test. Oh my god, I'm finding out so much bullshit today. Online res. I did spell that right. It went from 195 to 495 to 497. Y'all just saw that, right? The system is broken. The system is actually fucking broken. I need to talk to YouTube about this shit. Or at least contact them first, and if they don't want to help me, or if they want to give me some bullshit excuse, then I'm gonna have to go to court. I don't have a choice. I have to. Because it's not gonna matter if my channel is called Some Entertainment. It's not gonna matter if I change my channel to be the One True Observer. It's not gonna matter even if I use my name. It shouldn't matter if I post my face or not. I should have a right to my privacy. A Fourth Amendment right. Especially, again, monetary influence matters. It matters. So, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this for a lot of reasons. And it really makes me sick. Where's the video shit I was just doing? Oh my fucking god. I'm so upset about it. I want to throw up. And it sucks too because even as I'm sitting here hoping that someone's gonna come by and at least hear me out, it's not happening. That's the worst part about this. That's what makes me feel even worse is that I feel like I'm so alone in everything that I'm doing. No matter what I do. I just don't I don't get it. I don't. I mean, yeah, if anyone has any leads or suggestions, leave them down below, please. Yeah, I'm defeated. I'm genuinely defeated. And these are banger fucking videos too, mind you. It's sad. A lot of my videos genuinely I feel like can amount to like thousands and maybe even hundreds of thousands of views. Granted, they're not the most visually appealing or, but content is objectively more than just the visuals. We know that because what makes up content is the material behind it, and material has to do with property, intellectual property, your ideas, your research around facts, just everything. And granted, yeah, I might not be the funniest person. Again, there's a reason why I call myself some entertainment here, because there is some entertainment to be had. But at the same time, sometimes we do need to be serious. We genuinely do need to be serious. And it's moments like this where it matters. Because this is a real limit on my ability to participate in society. And I'm not asking for government intervention per se. I'm just asking for an equal opportunity. And YouTube's an employer. I've been doing content under them for about a year. Granted, I'm not monetized, but this goes into that because actually, are they an equal opportunity employer? Is YouTube an equal opportunity employer? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. So they're violating my rights. They're violating my fucking rights, man. And I'll put this up too. They state that they are. I don't have equal employment opportunity though, objectively. And I've already went over the reasons why. Now, as to why they're doing this, the protections, I don't know. But religion can, including a gender identity expression, whatever. Religion, these are my beliefs. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't have to do with the religion. These are my beliefs. These are my ideas. This is what I'm expressing. These are my opinions. Okay? This just doesn't make any sense. Race, color, or creed, actually. Creed, objectively, has to do. Wait, what? Why did it do that? No. Why did I look up creed and it didn't do that? What do you mean? Define creed. I do this, and okay. It doesn't, it's not Greg you. I don't know. Yeah, clarify differences. Clarify differences. Opportunity apply to both. Federal anti-discrimination laws enforced by the U.S. employment strictly protect employees, job applicants, and former employees, but they do not cover independent contractors. Because independent contractors are considered separate business entities rather than employees, they lack the same baseline federal protections against workplace discrimination and harassment, but exceptions and nuances to the rule. So, I mean, race discrimination exception, state and local laws, misclassification claims. Companies cannot avoid EEO laws simply by labeling an employee a contractor. If a company exerts employee level control over a contractor, which in this case I believe they are, and more than that, this is absolute control over my online presence, even as a contractor, because I am actively being suppressed. I can prove that I've been misclassified. Well, yeah, for stuff like this, Google's great. You know, I really wanted the I really wanted to help, but this is different. This test looks at the overall degree of control across three main categories. Behavioral control. Does the company dictate your hours, specify exactly? Technically, yes. They dictate my online presence. That specifically exactly that's yes. Financial control. Yes. Yes, because in order to get monetization, I have to meet certain criteria as a contractor, and because of the practices that they have implemented on my account without my knowledge, then yeah, yeah, this, like, as a contractor, yes, but I don't have control over this, so there is a very real conflict there because I put out this content, but in order to meet certain criteria to become a contractor in the first place, I I don't know what I can do. I can't promote my channel. How can I promote my channel if it can't be found throughout 90% of the internet? Relationship dynamics. No, I do not receive benefits. I have an ongoing indefinite relationship. I wish I did, I guess. Perform tasks centrally the company's core business, regular central work. Okay. DOL, economic reality test. Worker classification focus on whether you're truly in business for yourself or economically dependent on the employer. This is a very stringent issue. The degree of control over the work and your opportunity for profit or loss based on your own initiative or business investment. But it is not based on my own initiative or business investment, which is the problem. It is genuinely not. So there's an issue there. Oh my god. ABC test. A, the worker is free from the company's physical and behavioral control. I am not. They're physically controlling my online presence. Well, digitally, but it's technically the same idea. I mean, behavioral. The worker performs tasks outside the usual course of the company's business. I make YouTube videos, shorts, and I do post live streams. I do live streams, so no, no. The worker routinely operates an independently established business in that trade. I'm trying to, but it's being suppressed actively by Google and YouTube. Sourcing contractor anti-discrimination laws by state. I'll have to look more into that separately. Documenting it, I am. I am. I am. I have to save a lot of these videos too. I can't trust the government on this. That's the problem. That's why I need to go to court. File wage. I'm not making any money, but I am. I don't understand. And plus, how do I calculate the injury for over a year's worth of videos? And this is why I need to go to court to subpoena them and find out. But there is a real suppression going on, and I would like to understand why. I would really like to understand why. But and I mean, in the meantime, all I can do is just switch up what I post. Because I mean, I I I can get views depending on what I post at times, but it really depends on what I post at times. And at least for my analytics, how many viewers did I reach? When was this? I got 6 more subscribers? Okay. Oh, it's the short. Yeah, it's not that long. Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't. Okay. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. It's weird. That's gonna fuck up. I need advanced mode. No, see more. It's just the short. It's just that short. What I find odd is that even when one thing does blow up, I don't have any traction anywhere else. I don't get any supporting promotion or well, anything really. I mean, I could tell people like and subscribe and stuff like that, but what's the point if you can't find my shit half the time unless you get lucky to see it? So, I mean, I could try to do shorts content, but at the same time, when we went to monetization earlier, and let me double check this now. I don't want that. I want, bro, have to do this. When I go to monetization, earn, okay, whatever, just go away. Yeah, I've uploaded plenty. 38 subscribers, okay. So this is the issue though. Is that I need this and this and this. But if the videos that I already have aren't also growing with the algorithm, and if the tag system's not working on my end, then because I'm not being recommended with other channels. Like my content with the proper tags, if there's matching tags in certain ones, they're not being suggested alongside other channels to be able to grow. So how? And this is 155 valid public watch hours over the last year. Shorts views. So you saw how that short had like almost 300, only 17 count. And they expect 3 million. 3 million. How if I cannot share my content through other means? If I have to rely solely on what Google indexes and allows to be searched when they control about 91% of the internet, like market share overall, when it comes to searching for anything? How? Like how do I start reaching out to people when I can't reach out to people? Because every time that I've reached out to people on other platforms, I either get banned or silenced, or shadow banned or suppressed. I don't I I genuinely don't get it and it bothers me so much. And the fact that I mean the shorts views again you just saw it was 200 and something, like 226. They only count 17 out of 226. There was less views yesterday, it still only counted 17, so I don't understand. I mean, even by that metric, 17 out of 126, I would need shit, that's a lot. Because that ratio, if that ratio is consistent throughout, 17 divided by 226 as a percentage, it's almost 20. It's like a tenth. So I would need 30 million views. Has anyone ever gotten a short with 30 million views in a short in within 90 days? And that's again, I don't understand the criteria for what counts as a valid view or not. That's something that is also out of my control when I'm being given two different metrics. And my tags, I mean, they work. They're here. So I don't. This is another short. I've had other shorts as well. I genuinely, I'm very restricted in the content without realizing. Again, I haven't been notified of any of this, but the fact that it's my First Amendment right is objectively and subjectively being suppressed. I find that very troubling. And yeah, this is the last 28 days. Let me custom because I want to do since last year. and 5 and 518. Climate do be changing. I was one short, and then this short that is like nothing. That's it. That's it. So I think the hardest part is that I have a lot of content here already on the channel, but for whatever reason, it just is not allowed to be shared by the algorithm, suggested along other channels. I can't, again, I can't promote my channel on YouTube because of terms of service. I can't really do anything about that. I mean, I can't find it on Google. It's if I could search for my own channel on the same company, then this wouldn't be as much of a problem. But you can't even find me on Google. So that's my question is, even though I addressed it to the AI itself, and that's the mode that they use now for the search engine, why is it being deleted? Why? Why can't I find my Google site anywhere when it's published? That's the other thing too. I couldn't find my Google site anywhere again. And that's under Google, that's a whole different ball game. It's published, it's there. I can't promote that on YouTube. I can't share links on YouTube. I can make YouTube videos. Again, this is the vicious cycle. This is the vicious cycle. What is the standard barrier to entry? Do I have to do something fucking stupid? Do I have to endanger my own life or something? What? I'm not that guy. But this is still content. This is still following TOS. So why? I'll yap a bit, I guess. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else I need to add here though. Save that, it's saved. But my only option is that I have to change my content in what I report on. It's not it's not necessarily how I do it. I've had edited video. I've done sure. I do I try to do all different types of deliveries with the content that I'm presenting, whether it's about politics or whether it's about games or whether it's about science, physics, philosophical conversation. But still, the fact that after a certain amount of time, my videos are deleted from being searched, or they're never able to search to begin with. The algorithm promotes them for an initial period, and even if there is momentum, it gets killed off. Which that's the strange part when I look at the analytics. Is that what time period is this? April 3rd to April 11th. 5/11. 5/11. What's January, February, March, April? You see April? I mean, May. I just want April. January, February, March, April. 4. No. 4. 1. 26 to 5. I'll just do 5. Let's do that. That should show me at least what day. 6, 9. 7 to 8. So Within from the 6th to the 7th, 967 views. From the 7th to the 8th, another 965 views. Because in total it was 1,939. So I consistently got the same amount of views for both. And that's it. For 2 days. For a short. And it's never recommended ever again. And I can't search for any of these. There was no extra, I mean, there was obviously no extra promotion. And what is the short? It's 6 seconds. Can I view it? Yes. This is it.
Getting a nor'easter after Easter. What? What did we do?
That's it. That's it. I don't understand. But there's clearly no equal employment opportunity to be had here. And I don't want to hear Russ Vought. I'm so fucking done with this shit. Well, I'll throw this as well into the ether. I'm gonna have to download a backlog real quick as well of all these videos, and it's gonna kill my storage space, but whatever. But this is probably the last video I'm gonna do on this topic because it doesn't get shared, and I have to adapt. I guess I don't know. I'll have to see other ways because I have money I have to pay. I have a lot of debt I have to pay. And if I'm banned from 90% of the internet being found or anything like that, and this isn't even just that, like I've done other things too, like Fiverr, I've done SoundCloud, I've done BeatStars, I've done so much other shit. And I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's either it's just never good enough, or there's something going on. But with what I see on the internet, the good enough part doesn't click with me, especially with the most recent content that I've been making on YouTube. Music, I guess, sure, but I'm gonna have to go back to music. Just that's it. I'm gonna have to go back to music. I'm sick of this shit because this is probably not helping my case. Twitch, I really need your fucking help. I thought you got rid of this shit, but I always get these fucking fake ass accounts coming in. I can't ban them because they already deleted the account. I don't know. Get the fuck out of here. Why can't I ban them? Why? Why can't I do anything about it now? Where are the tools that I need to ensure that I can get viewership consistently? Why am I denied the tools that I need to use on my own? What do I have to do to change things? Is my question. And that's where I'm going to leave off last, okay? So until next time, this is Spark saying, fuck me, I guess. Goodbye. Actually, what? EBD. Oh yeah, I was just making sure my monitors haven't been picking up because I have a low I don't have headphones on. I have a low live monitor, so I have the room orientated so it doesn't bounce back into the